what are some of the key things then to measure as a organization looking at the Copilot?
I think one of the big ones is that AHT, average handle time metric, right? How long does it take to handle a given conversation or a given case? We saw another customer, Lenovo, the people that make the laptops and things you probably use. They saw their average handle time decrease by 20% as they rolled out Copilot. So they saw a similar, actually better than we saw internally at Microsoft. They saw better improvements on their side. So I would say that's the first one is keep tabs on average handle time and the impact on how long that takes.
Yeah.
Things like just case summarization and conversation summarization will help that significantly. But the other one that I tend to look at is the resolution rate by self-service systems, like the customer-facing copilots.
Yeah.
And then how many of those were resolved without ever talking to a real life human? And then what was the escalation rate if they needed to talk to a real life human? So there's sort of resolution by Copilot in a self-service mode, and then escalation to a live agent. And looking at both of those numbers is a key one as well. Obviously, customer satisfaction, you're going to want to keep tabs on customer satisfaction and see that hopefully satisfaction is going up. What you don't want to do is over-automate and then see that customer satisfaction, maybe you've driven average handle time way down, but customer satisfaction is also going down because customers aren't necessarily feeling they're getting personalized service. So it's important to look at all the metrics, all the KPIs kind of simultaneously.
Yeah. So does a Copilot get their independent customer satisfaction or their NPS outperform the actual humans?
It's a good question. So you could end an automated conversation with a rating. Like we've experienced this, like when you call someone in or when you call into an organization where you're chatting and they say, well, would you hold for a survey at the end? Or at the end of a chat would like up pops. Yeah. So you could have that same survey pop up at the end of an automated self-service session to rate the Copilot that's customer facing, or you can have it pop up at the end of a live agent interaction, or both. And you can construct the survey probably a little bit more intricately and ask, well, what did you feel about the self-service experience? How did you feel about the agent-assisted experience? And try to get some calibration of the customer satisfaction impacts of self-service side as well as the live human agent assist side.
That could make some people uncomfortable.
It could. And the joke about those surveys is no one ever fills out a survey if they're happy. They always tend to fill out surveys if they're unhappy. So the surveys tend to skew maybe a little negative, but that's why you could probably field some other independent surveys and try to calibrate it and validate it.